Hey, it's me. Nick. Nick Carraway. That's right. Don't adjust your whatever device you're hearing this on. It's me. Live and in stereo. No entourages, no encore, and this time absolutely no requests. Get a snack. Settle in. Because I'm about to tell you the story of my life. More importantly, the story of Gatsby. Chapter 1. I think my adventure started as soon as I bought that little house right next to Gatsby's mansion. I remember Tom inviting me over to his house. Of course, he was married to my cousin Daisy. However, I distinctly remember him being very unfaithful. Chapter 2. I remember when Tom introduced me to Myrtle, his mistress. Myrtle is a person, but I guess Tom loved her enough to get her this dumb dog. Tom introduced me to Myrtle, and I can't seem to remember the rest that happened that night. Chapter 3. This is Gatsby, the man you've been waiting for. The man whose story I've been telling, or been meaning to tell. Gatsby constantly throws these elaborate parties, and everybody that shows up never seems to actually be invited. Except for me. I remember Gatsby and I hit it off right away, to the point where he was calling me old sport. I had no idea it was just his thing. Gatsby took me out to dinner, and he introduced me to Mr. Wolfsheim, the man in the top hat. He's not really that important. Chapter 5. So it turned out Gatsby was actually using me to get to Daisy, who he somehow knew from a past life. They dated. He stalked her while she was married to Tom. I don't really get it either, but love, I guess. Of course he had no reason to be nervous. Daisy still loved him after all. Chapter 6. Gatsby and Tom decided they wanted to meet. Well, more specifically, Gatsby did. He wanted to say, Daisy no longer loves you, or something like that. He had me and Jordan there with him. Of course, Tom is not a stupid man, and he did some research into Gatsby. Gatsby got angry, and it was in that moment that I realized he looked as if he killed a man. Chapter 7. The day Myrtle died. The day I watched as Tom whispered something into her husband's ear, and watched her husband get very angry. Chapter 8. Gatsby's death was a shocker to us all. The cops claimed Wilson went crazy, shot him, and then shot himself. How lovely. Chapter 9. I remember when Gatsby died. No one showed up to his funeral. No one dared show up to his funeral. And I felt my neck snap, to the point where all his so-called friends that showed up to his parties never came. And I remember I was angry. So angry.
Of silence, in restless dreams I walked alone.